Hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So welcome to this new edition of Album of the Month for the month of October 2017. So after that, only 2 months left to this 2017 year that passed by so fast. I remember January like it was 2 days ago. It's fucked up. After that, this series will continue because I'll definitely do that again in 2018. But first of all, do you like this kind of video? Because it's really not the kind of videos that give me the biggest amount of views, but they already receive still a decent amount of views, and I really enjoy doing them. So even if they're not that popular, there's no plan of stopping because they're so much fun to make. So yeah, this month we have 3 contestants. The first one is Heaven Upside Down by Marilyn Manson. Second one, The Sin and the Sentence by Trivium. Even have it signed by all the band. Yeah, pretty fucking cool. And my third contestant, False Idol by Veil of Maya, that I just received today in the post because I went to my local record store for that one a few days ago and it was not there, so I had to pick it up online. Finally arrived. So fucking cool. And yeah, I could have chose a lot of other albums in this list, like the new album by August Burns Red, the new We Came as Romans. Yeah, these are the 2 that comes to my mind right now, but there's probably a lot of other records that I'm forgetting. The new Hollywood Undead, even though I prefer to pick only metal album for the album of the month, I always proceed that way, so I'll continue like that. And yeah, enough with the intro, let's go straight to the fucking point already, where I'll discuss about all 3 contestants, so let's fucking do this. So, the first contestant, Heaven Upside Down by Marilyn Manson. By the way, so weird because there's no border, it's just like so weird. I never saw that. Don't know why I'm talking about that, but just fucking weird. And yeah, compared to the previous album, The Pale Emperor, I have to say that I prefer this one, Heaven Upside Down. And when I listened to Heaven Upside Down for the first time, I never listened to The Pale Emperor, but I did afterward. And yeah, Heaven Upside Down is a bit better. Both are great, don't get me wrong, but yeah, Heaven Upside Down is a glimpse better. It's not as good as the classic Manson's album, like Mechanical Animals, or I always forget the name of this one. What's the fucking name already? What the fuck am I dumb? Antichrist Superstar. I have it right here. Not as good as these 2 albums, but they're really great too. Like, not on that level. If I would give the other 2 a 10, those 2, I would say maybe Heaven Upside Down a 9, and The Pale Emperor like 8.7 or something, just to give you an idea of how much I love this album compared to the other one. And I could do a rank 'em all episode on Marilyn Manson someday. That would be really cool. But for now, the second contestant, The Sin and the Sentence by Trivium. By the way, I have like 4 copies of that album, so maybe I'll give away one of them in a future video. That would be cool. But yeah, this album just blew me away. If you saw my review for The Sin and the Sentence, you will know that I was like, oh, 10 on 10, 10 on 10 for like every song basically on this album. I'm a huge Trivium fan, of course. I even met the band a few days ago. So, such nice guys. They're insane. I love them so fucking much. And going to the show again in Montreal in 2 or 3 days. So yeah, when I see a band twice on the same tour, it's because I love them so fucking much. And this album is so much better than the last 3 albums. The best album since Shogun, in my opinion. In Wave was great, and the 2 other were really good too. I'm maybe not as much a huge fan of this Silence in the Snow, but I still love it. But I'm a huge fan of Vengeance Falls. That might surprise a lot of people that don't like this album, but I think I love Vengeance Falls even better than In Waves. And some people will freak out hearing me saying that. But yeah, for me, Vengeance Falls is a bit better than In Wave. And this album is even better than that. Maybe even better than Ascendancy. I'm not sure about that yet, but definitely as good, if not better than Ascendancy, but not better than Shogun. But what a fucking album! After that, the third contestant, I picked this album right here, False Idol by Veil of Maya. It was my first time listening to this band. I never heard them before. I've heard the band names a lot since I'm following a lot of metal news, rock news, and everything. So yeah, the band name Veil of Maya was nothing new to me, but I never gave them a chance before I heard the single for how is it called already? Overthrow. There you fucking go. And after that, I didn't do a reaction for it, but I heard Doublespeak, the second single, and that's what convinced me to really give a real chance to that band. This album is phenomenal, and I haven't heard any of their other album except the reactions I did a few days ago, but I really want to listen to a song from Matriarch. I'll do a reaction in the next planning for that, because it's the same singer as this one. So yeah, I'm really curious to see if it's as good as False Idol. All the 3 contestants this month could be album of the month. It's really hard for me to choose, but at the same time, since I'm that much a fan of Trivium, and it's not only because of that, it's not only because it's one of my favorite band, but I'm sure a lot of metalheads that don't even have Trivium as one of their favorite band will agree with me that The Sin and the Sentence is the album of the month. And you'll see at the end of the year when I'll do my top 20 thing, that it might be really high. Maybe album of the year, I don't know yet. The year is not over yet, but we'll see. So yeah, you have it. The album of the month for October was The Sin and the Sentence. By the way, I changed the way of doing this video a bit. If you saw the other album of the month video, I tried to talk more about the context of the album and the impact that it had on me, other than the best song. So tell me the way you prefer. I think I preferred that way of doing it because it was way more natural, just me talking about the album instead of checking the track and talking about the tracks like I'm doing already in an album review. And I was going to say that I did an album review for all these 3 albums, but no, I didn't do an album for False Idol, unfortunately, because I didn't have time. It's as simple as that, but I really wish I would have done it. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this video. I'm leaving you with the album that were album of the month in the previous month right here. So yeah, you can take a look at that. And I'll put this video in the playlist, so if you want to watch the video for the other months, be free to do it. If you're new here, you love what I do on this channel, make sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.